She became a shadow of her former self, roaming the hallways of the grand estate like a ghost, retreating into corners where Eliana's piercing gaze could not reach her. The tears she shed were hidden behind closed doors, her sobs muffled by the very walls that had once cradled her in love. The vibrant laughter that used to dance through her heart was replaced by solitude and despair. And the spark in her eyes grew dimmer with each passing day. In this sorrowful solitude, the maid, Agnes, emerged as her sole confidant. With her kind eyes and gentle demeanor, Agnes offered solace amidst the turmoil. Every evening after dinner, when the family would gather to reminisce and share laughs, Sarah would slip away to the quiet kitchen, where Agnes would await her with a warm cup of tea and an understanding heart. The older woman would listen without judgment. A calming presence in the storm that had overtaken Sarah's life. "You must remember, my dear," Agnes would say softly, "you are stronger than you know. This will not last forever." Despite Agnes's encouragement, the weight of maltreatment buried Sarah deeper into despair. Each time Eliana framed her, she felt as if the dagger of betrayal was twisting in her heart. Eliana not only overtook Sarah's place in the family's affection but also systematically dismantled her spirit. Every opportunity Sarah had to prove her worth was snatched away, leaving her with an increasing sense of hopelessness. She could only watch helplessly as her life crumbled before her. The situation reached a breaking point on a cold winter night when a cherished family heirloom, a precious necklace that had belonged to Mrs. Austen's grandmother, went missing. Eliana wasted no time, throwing Sarah under the bus, claiming she had stolen it to sell for money. The scream of accusation hung in the air. And Sarah felt the eyes of her adopted family bore into her with a mix of disbelief and scorn. She watched as they turned on her, their voices rising in anger, and her father, once a figure of unwavering support, bellowed in fury, "How could you betray this family, Serafina?" In the aftermath of the incident, as Sarah stood alone in the dim light of her room, the weight of the world bore heavily on her small shoulders. She pressed her palms against the cold surface of the window, gazing out into the night, feeling the warmth of the stars calling to her. That evening, Sarah made a decision that would alter the course of her life forever. She chose to volunteer for an experimental procedure, a controversial operation that would allow her to sleep for 30 years. In her heart, she believed that a fresh start might heal her wounds, if only time could erase the pain of her current existence. In her final act of love and selflessness, she sacrificed her eyes to her blind brother, Leo. It was a decision born from a deep well of affection,